MTN SME Hub. Link to growth. Link to success. Link to the ultimate resource for business advice and insights.
Welcome back to the Big Small Business Show. In studio with us today, we've got Josh Margolis, who's the founder and CEO of Thriiver, with two eyes. I like that. Just before I go to my next question, the name Thriiver, two eyes, why?
So Thriiver obviously linked to Thrive, and thrive.com was taken, and thriver.com was taken. So I was left with the only other option of putting two eyes in.
Okay, so just, when I went to your website and, the whole thing, the questioning, I'm reiterating the question to me was around how do you differentiate yourself from companies out there who are scamming? People are reticent to actually engage because is this a scam or isn't it a scam? And that's a problem because if you are legitimate, there's a lot of people who are not going to make the next step because they just don't feel safe. So is there a requirement for you to have accreditation as a training company?
So just to be clear, we're not a financial services provider. We don't provide any advice to our clients on what to trade or what to invest in. We provide an education service provided by a professional trader and investor where we teach them and empower them to be able to trade and invest in the markets themselves.
And you don't say to them that they must trade through you because they can't?
Absolutely, they can't. We're not a brokerage.
Okay, because when I went onto your website, it says here, and I'm quoting off your website, it says, we help people trade and invest in financial markets. And for me, we help them trade. I'm trying to perhaps, this is maybe the advice side, is that it sounds a little like you are a brokerage when you read that. So I might get a little, what is this? It's not clear that you are training them. Instead of we help people train, we train people to trade and invest.
Right.
To me, have you heard that feedback before?
No, that's a first, but it makes sense, like amending it to something like we teach people how to.
Okay. So now let's come to your marketing, how you market and how I'd find you out there. So what is the first engagement with Thriiver? How would I even know you exist?
So we do a lot of paid advertising on platforms like YouTube, Google, Facebook, TikTok, etc. So that's where we would get that initial exposure.
Okay, and then, so I now see your advert, I click on it, and then what happens?
And then what happens is you would be led to a page where we offer a free trading ebook, it's the top 10 mistakes traders make, and that's the first interaction. So what I've done for your audience is I've actually made that free ebook available. They can go to thriver.com/BSBS and download it for free. And then we'll also send them some free videos, trading videos, to help get them started on their journey.
And Thriiver with two eyes.
Thriiver with two eyes.
Yeah. Okay. So what is in that ebook? What is in there?
So we work with a professional trader and investor who's been doing this for 30 years professionally.
Yeah.
And based on his 30 years of experience, we created this ebook where I said to him, what are the most common mistakes that you've seen, either from a trader someone who's never traded before, or someone who may be involved but keeps making the same mistakes. And we've kind of curated a list of what he found to be the top 10 most common mistakes, the aim being to help people avoid those most common mistakes.
Okay, so I don't know, as I said to you before, I don't know this market. I'm not a trader myself, but just typically, who are traders? In the intro I said to make them wealthier, and that's in my research I said that that's your purpose is to provide alternative forms of income to people. But who is typically a trader? Is it an 18-year-old? Is it an 80-year-old? Like, in the demographic, who is that?
So funny you say that. Our youngest ever client was 18,
Yeah.
and our oldest ever was well into their 80s. So Everyone gets into it for different reasons, but some people just want to supplement their income, earn a bit of extra money while they're working full time. Others have aspirations of trading full time, and others want to create wealth. We help people supplement their income or create wealth by trading or investing in the financial markets.
By educating them how to better trade. And that's what, because you keep, and I'm coming back to that, and that languaging is taking you into because I keep thinking, when you say that, I keep thinking you're a trading platform, or you're an education platform. Okay. Yeah, I just picking that up. So now I'm in the marketing, so I find you on TikTok, or I find you on Instagram. I click through, I get sent videos, and then I get an option to buy. Is it one course? Is it two courses? What do you have?
So we have a variety of courses available, everything from trading strategies to risk management to trading psychology, which are the three fundamentals that any trader needs to be successful.
What is trading psychology?
So it's a lot to do with discipline. You could have the best strategy in the world, but obviously when emotions start coming in, when the market's fluctuating, people leave their strategies behind and they panic or they get greedy. So trading psychology is a lot about having the discipline to stick to your strategies.
Okay, and the next one, so your three one was psychology, the second one was?
So strategy, risk management.
Okay, let's go to the strategy. So what is that? And once again, remind you, I'm not a trader, so don't judge me. Is that buying signals, selling signals, those kinds of things?
So a trading strategy in our world, we use something called technical analysis, where you're looking at a price chart, and charts have certain repeatable patterns. So your strategy might be when a particular pattern appears, that is your signal to buy or to sell. So we teach different types of strategies, how to know when to buy and sell. On the point of the signals, we do offer a signal service. Basically, what happens is this professional trader does the analysis for you and then provides his opinions on the market. And that's all done for you and sent to our Signal subscribers via WhatsApp in real time.
Okay. So, okay. So just quickly, so I'm starting to know at the back was psychology, up front was strategy, and the center was?
Risk management.
And just quickly in 30 seconds, what's that about?
So risk management is knowing how much of your account to trade. So a nice, easy example that I like to give people think that you need to win 51% of the time, and as opposed to losing 49% of the time. That's not strictly correct. You could win in one trade and you can win a lot, which makes up for a lot of smaller losses. So you could have 5 trades where you've lost 10 Rand, you've lost 50 Rand, but one winning trade, you've made 100 Rand. You now made a big profit off one profitable trade, and you can do all of that through risk management.
All right, Josh, I think I've heard enough. We're going to take a break now. When we come back, I'm going to give Josh some things to think about in terms of how to differentiate himself from all the scammers out there. Stay tuned.
MTN SME Hub, link to business success.